Okay, at this point, we're going to assume that you've successfully installed Python and PyCharm, and now we're ready to begin. The first thing that we'll want to do is verify the Python install. So run command, all right, bring up your command prompt and type in Python. And what you're hoping to see here is it just confirms the version that you have installed. You should see this. If you don't, then you've made a mistake and you want to start over. But at this point, it looks like Python is on our computer. It's running just fine. So we're done there. Let's open up PyCharm, create our first program here. Now, we're going to create a project, Python project, and we're going to name it weather. I want to get some weather related data from the internet and see what we can do with it. So go ahead and name your project weather, and this shows you exactly where your project will be saved. So type that in, hit create, and alright, so we have the project here, but it's empty. This means there's no Python scripts or anything. The project you can think of as a folder to contain all of your scripts. So right click on your project, do new Python file, and let's name it temps. I'm going to use Python to get temperature readings from a certain zip code and compare that maybe to another zip code. So we'll name it temps, and now we officially have our first Python script. It doesn't do anything yet, but it will. What we're going to do to make this easier for you is to reuse as much code as we can that other people have already written, because we don't need to reinvent the wheel here. And someone's actually already produced a really great module that allows us to connect to the internet and fetch data from all kinds of sources. And it's simple 1 or 2 lines of code that we will use. We don't really need to know how it works or what it does. We just need to know how to utilize it. So go ahead and fire up your browser, search for requests on Google, and you're going to see this site says request HTTP for humans. Click there. And this is the module that we need to use in order to get the data that we're looking for. Now, in order to install this, we can just follow the installation instructions. And it says installing is simple. Just type this in to your command prompt. So again, go down to run, type in command, and pip is a program that comes with Python that will allow you to install modules that other people have written so that you can use them in your own programs. And this is key because, again, we don't want to retype all of this. It would be way beyond the scope of what we're going to do. And again, this is just basic stuff. You're going to use pip to install all kinds of modules as you use Python more, and it's a pretty powerful tool. So if we just type pip install requests, and it's going to download and install it. It says it was successful. So at this point, we're ready to get started. We have Python, we have PyCharm, we have our first Python project open, and we've successfully downloaded the request module into our own Python install so that we can harness the power of all the work that someone else has done, basically. So we can close this out, and in order to use requests, we need to tell our Python script to import requests into our project. So we're going to type import requests, okay, and at that point we can then use any of the tools that are within the request library or module to get the work done that we need to get done. So we're going to go from here and look at where we can find the weather data that we want and how we can save it into a file so we can open it in Excel and do some work to it.